This is a Goodfellas Stonebaked thin Margherita pizza. It cost £3. What does it taste like? Let's find out. That's not too bad. There's a little bit of punch in that sauce, but what I'm looking at here is that dough a little bit undercooked? And I did it for longer than it said. It just looks a little bit undercooked to me. Now, before I go any further, I thought I had reviewed some Goodfellas pizzas. I would have bet any money on it that I'd reviewed some Goodfellas pizzas. I thought I'd done their big one, but I can't find it in any of my pizza playlist. Unless I've forgotten to put it in no, it's not coming up in search. I haven't done it. I could have sworn I had. The only Goodfellas product I've done is the pizza pockets, which were a disaster. A bit like that. They just didn't cook and they didn't taste great. But this, without looking at it, you wouldn't know that. It does taste good. Now, £3 for this. That's a lot of money, isn't it? And there's some stiff competition in this market, in this size. So this has got to be absolutely first class to compete, I think. Is it? It's good. I've had better for a lot less money. There's enough cheese on there. On the box it says new cheesier taste, so there has been one this size before out. I don't know, I've obviously not seen it, or I've not reviewed it. I don't know why, but apparently it's cheesier. I mean, there's enough cheese on there. The sauce has got a little bit of punch to it, which is good. Bit of a tomatoey, fruity punch. The edge of the crust has got a little bit of crunch, which is what you'd expect. Again, I always say this when I do this type of pizza, this is not really the sort of pizza I'd go for. I prefer a thick crust, deep pan over a really thin one like this. Unless it's a real quality pizza, then I might go for the thinner one, but in general I would go for the deep pan one. Overall, it's not bad, but for me it's overpriced. Right. Have a look at the box, new brand and look like. Now the weird thing is, at the time of filming this, The old Brandon is still on their other products, but they do this one, and I noticed the pepperoni one. When I got home, I went on their website. This is not on their website. They ain't even updated their website yet at time of filming. Possibly have done by the time this get published, but yeah, day of filming this particular Brandon and pizza is not on their website. So I think this is fairly new. So this is the Goodfellas Goodfellas Margherita Stonebaked Thin 3 Cheese Blend. There's good, then there's Goodfellas good. Baked on Italian stone, new cheesier taste, and there's a bit of a QR code there. And there is, I can't see if you can see that, but there's the traffic lights. Ready to eat 15 minutes. A stone-baked thin pizza base topped with our signature tomato sauce and delicious 3 cheese blend. Dough balls made fresh every day, rested for the perfect flavour. There's good, then there's Goodfellas good. So it's obviously a frozen pizza. There is, again, I can't see if you can see that, the ingredients hopefully. And hopefully that's the nutritionals. So, as I said, £3 and it's 334 grams. It's quite a small pizza. It looks actually smaller than that to me. 334, but yeah. 334 grams, £3. That is what I paid for it in Tesco's. But I went online and Sainsbury's are doing it for £3. Morrison's are doing it for £3. But in Sainsbury's, if you use your Nectar card, you can get it for £2. Which brings this more into line with its competition. Because I've done a lot of pizzas this size. Supermarkets all do one this size and they try and put them out for £1. Asda's one, which is the best one, absolutely outstanding, the Asda one was when I reviewed that. I think that cost about £1.60, but that was brilliant. Brilliant pizza. So this is £3 and on a deal, £2 in Sainsbury's. For me, £2 is still too much when you've got competition that it's got, which is less money, and some of these are on a par with this, taste-wise. And the Asda one is definitely better than this. Right, so value. What would I value this at then? Well, based on its competition, I'd have to value this about £1.40. I think it's about £1.40. So for me, there's no value in this product, especially at £3. I think I'd buy it again for £2. Not got to worry about 50 or 60p. I think I'm overpaying 50 or 60. That ain't, you know, don't come into it. I'd gladly pay £2 for it, but I only picked it up for £3 a day because I thought I'll review it. But normally I would not have picked that up and I'd have picked something else up I've had before that I know is a good pizza and worth the money. For me, this isn't worth £3. It's a good pizza. It's a good solid pizza. Again, it's a company using its brand name to get away with charging a bit more. So yeah, £1.40 I'd value this at. Score wise, £3, it's a 7. Being generous there. For £2, I think an 8. I think it just creeps into an 8 because I would buy it again at £2 and it is tasty, and that is an 8 for me. So there we are, guys. Who's managed to get their hands on this pizza yet? What do you think of it? Is it overpriced? How much did you pay? What score would you give it? I think of all these pizzas that I've tried in this sort of between £1 and £2 range, these sort of 3/4 size pizzas, that Asda one is by far the best. That has not... When did I review that? I think it was March, April last year. So it's 18 months or more ago I did that. I haven't been back to Asda since. I think if I do go back there at some point next year, which I probably will, I'm going to pick that up and review that again, I think. Just to see if the standard is still there. And shrinkflation hasn't been applied to it, as in, don't expect the size of it to have gone down, but maybe some of the ingredients been swapped out for lesser quality or less of, shall we say, right? Maybe less cheese or something. So it'll be interesting to just try that again and see if that is still as good as it was when I first reviewed it, because that is outstanding, that Asda one. Right, there we are, guys. That is another pizza review. Thanks for watching, and I hope you join me and Bobo, the custard kid, your cue Bobo, over here, son, again soon on another video. Take care, guys. Come on then, where are you? Up you come. That's it, good lad. Now we've got Bob. Oh dear, I think he's parked himself on the old skiddy bit. He can't get up. Got a treat, Bob? He can't eat. He cannot hear me, poor old boy. He's totally oblivious to a treat is on offer. Right, you'll have to have one after the cameras roll. Bob? No, he's not looking. There you are, Bobo. There's yours. Good boy. Bonjour, guys.